I know you just can't get enough, so we're going to keep these going. Inspired by Jimmy Ellis is here to inspire. I want to inspire you to be the best version of you. And so a lot of different questions have come up about me and who I am, and I want to try to inspire you through my story. How about that? So something that came up was, actually it comes up really often and it's almost slightly irritating, but it comes up quite often about being a gay black man in the South, because I live in Memphis, Tennessee, while I live on the outskirts of Memphis. And people are really shocked and surprised by my answers. But I didn't have a rough life. I've come across a lot of ignorance. I've come across a lot of stupidity. But the amount of violence that my brothers and sisters and different people a part of my community, whether the black community or the queer community, the amount of violence that they have been subjected to, what I've dealt with is like it's not even measurable. And so I don't see what a lot of my people in my community see. And someone recently asked me, did I believe that it was due to my optimism and me choosing to see the positive? And I never really looked at it that way, but that could very well be the case. I do get the extra stares. I do get the look of disgust sometimes, but those are far and few. Far and few. For the most part, my husband and I, we stay to ourselves. We don't bother anyone. And when we're out and about and we're in the public's eye, we're unapologetically who we authentically are. We don't really give a damn who's looking or who's watching. We're not putting on a show. We're not here for your entertainment. We are simply being. And what I've learned is, he and I both are in corporate settings. And what I've learned is, when I'm who I am, truthfully who I am, not having anything to prove, not having anything to hide, not trying to protect anything, it gives people around me a sense of security. Crazy, right? And so I'm no longer a threat to them. You would be surprised of the amount of heterosexual men that have come up to me to say, you are quite literally the first gay man that I feel comfortable around. You're not out to get me. You're not attracted to me. You're married. You're you, and you don't give a damn. And because of that, I respect you. You will be surprised when we are able to be who we are. I don't care if you are flaming with rainbows coming out your ass, or if you are in the corporate setting and you are maybe a little bit more reserved and you're not into the rainbow flag. When you are able to be who you are, people will respect you for it. It's when you throw that rainbow up in someone's face, trying to make a point. When you throw that rainbow up in someone's face to force them to like you, oh, that's when problems occur. That's when that blurred line gets a little crossed from you being who you are to throwing it in someone's face. When you are being you being who you are authentically, without the fear of judgment, without the fear of the true you coming out, when you're able to be who you are, honey, you don't you don't have anything to prove. But on the flip side of that, when you're being a phony, honey, people can spot a fake from a mile away. And so my experiences being a gay man here in Memphis, honey, I'm no different than anybody else walking the street. I'm no different than anyone else that's looking to build my family and my reputation and my career and figure out, hell, where the hell I belong in this universe. I'm no different. And I'm not a threat to anyone. It's just a fact. So when people ask me about my experiences here in Memphis as a gay man, my journey, my story is very different from what they expect. It really is. It really is. So anyway, that's it for me. I did do an interview with Ray. He's the, oh my gosh, why am I having a brain freeze right now? But Ray Rico, he is the publisher and he's the creator of a local gay magazine here, which is called Focus. I did an interview with him. I think that was last year. Oh my gosh, time is flying. I did an interview with him. I will be linking it up. So check it out right here on YouTube. But Ray Rico, he's another gay activist here locally. And his story is a little bit different than mine. And so I definitely encourage you to check that out. You'd be surprised at how much you can learn from that video, from that interview. So anyway, check it out. But remember, people, no matter what you do it for you, honey. Don't do it to keep up with the Joneses, and damn sure don't do it because I've asked. Be you in every step of your journey. That's all that we ask. That's all that anyone could ever ask of you. I love you guys as always. Make sure you check out inspiredbyjimmyl.com, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, baby, Facebook, wherever you want more inspiration. You just look for Inspired by Jimmy L. We'll be there. See ya.